Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Spesh, and in this video I'm going to show you how to get all of the intel inside of Outbreak. As we know, there is a ton of intel hidden around the map in the shape of artifacts, as well as like documents you can find on the ground, as well as intel inside of like trial machines. Now, I'm going to go ahead and show you all the different ways you can get this intel. But before we get into that, guys, if you guys could please leave a like on this video and subscribe to the channel. We are just about to hit 400 subscribers at the time of recording this video. We're almost to 500, YouTube. We're almost to 500. You guys are freaking legends. You guys left Twitch in the dust, so don't forget to subscribe to this channel. And when you do, I heard that it makes you smile, like it puts an immediate smile on your face, so go ahead and give it a shot. Without further ado, let's get into this. Now, the first intel that we're going to look at is the intel that you can get from killing boss enemies. Now, just like on Firebase C as well as DIE Machina, if you kill the Megaton or a Mimic or a Mangler, they can possibly drop you like a file or like a folder of some sort. Really not a whole lot to go into right there, but yeah, that's how you do it. Now, the next type of intel that you can get inside of Outbreak is going to be the intel from the trial computer. You need to make sure you're doing trials when you are playing through your Outbreak game. And when you do, sometimes it'll pop up on the side that says reward intel. All you have to do, just like in Firebase C and DIE Machina, is run up and grab the intel off of this computer. Now, this isn't going to happen every time, it's only once in a while, but just make sure you're keeping an eye on it, and you'll have to go grab it before you can start a new challenge anyway, so it's pretty self-explanatory. Now we're going to get into the nitty-gritty stuff and the exciting intel inside of Outbreak, and that is going to be the Outbreak artifacts. So the first intel you're going to want to find is over on Alpine. You can see on the map where I am positioned here. Now, this is going to be on top of the bathhouse. And the easiest way to get there is if you like glide up this little rope thingy, and then you jump down. You're going to want to fly right over here, and you're going to want to check in over by this chimney right here. You're going to find an empty Juggernog can, and that is going to be one of the 12 different intels that you can find inside of Outbreak artifacts. Now, the next one on Alpine is going to be the one that everyone has been finding, and that is going to be the Frost Blast canister, and everyone was commenting on my video about the DIE Shockwave upgrade, saying this was a part of it, and it still might be, but it's going to be over here on the ski lift. You look at the map here, you're going to want to run over here, you're going to want to jump on top of this here little hut house thingy, and once you get on top of there, you're just going to want to jump over to the ski lift, climb to the top, and you're going to find the intel right here on this corner. Now, that is going to be the Frost Blast canister. As of now, it is not a part of the DIE Shockwave upgrade, it is just a part of intel. The last part of it on Alpine is going to be down here in these houses. The very westmost part of the map, it's going to be just on one of the beds in one of these houses. It's pretty easy to find. You just have to go up into all the different houses and check the beds. That's going to be the mystery box bunny. Now we're going to move on over to Golova, and this one is going to be on Golova over in the corner here. Now, to find this one, you are basically going to have to run on top of these little silos up into this little corner here. This is going to be the dark ether canister that you can find up on these pipes over here. The next one is going to be in one of these houses right here. Now, unfortunately, I had already picked it up in one of my games, but basically it's going to be in one of these houses here in the middle, next to the trials machine, on top of one of these nightstands. It could be in any of them, so just go ahead and check them all see if you can find that bad boy. The next one is going to be over here in this corner. This is actually the one that took the longest for people to find. If you look over here in the rightmost corner for me, and it is going to be up along this little like sand barrier thingy. Now, I'm kind of dumb. Don't be dumb like me. I, for some reason, thought it was back here. Don't go back here. You're just going to hurt yourself. Don't do it. Don't be dumb. It's going to be right over here. This is going to be Maxis' ID badge. You just want to grab it right there, and you're moving on to the last intel from Golova. The last intel from Golova is going to be the monkey bomb, and it's going to be up here on the church. You don't need me to tell you where the church is. You know where the church is. But basically, all you're going to have to do is you're going to have to jump on these little side pallets here, jump on top of this part of the house, and then you're going to want to find it on one of these pillars here. It could be on any of these pillars, so just kind of jump on the side and just kind of scooch your way along. Little scootly bop along the side, and eventually you're going to come across this monkey bomb. And, I mean, it's pretty easy to find, and it's actually really cool because it's just the monkey bomb. Normally, you just find it and hold it on the side, but instead it's going to be an intel. It's pretty cool. So, once you go ahead and jump up here, you're going to come over to the side, and you will find your monkey bomb over in the corner of one of these pillars. Now, again, be careful because you can fall off these pillars, and if you do, you have to glide all the way back over to the church, climb all the way up the stairs, and it's just a pain in the butt. You don't want that. Basically, it's going to be here in the corner. You'll see me fall off there, but as soon as I'm able to jump back up here, jump you fatty, jump up here, jump onto the side, and then you're coming around the corner, and there is going to be your monkey bomb intel. Now we're going to move on to the Ruka map, and the first one's going to be over on the big bridge here with the train tracks. This one's kind of hard to see, actually. It took me a second to find it. It's going to be over here. If you look straight out at this pole, it's going to be like the head of a mannequin. And basically, you're just going to have to glide over onto this pole. Now, this takes some skill, so give it a couple shots. It might take you a while. You'll see me miss the first one here. I honestly want to say it took me like 2 or 3 tries, but in the video, I'm only going to show you 2. Don't tell anyone I messed up the first couple times. Okay, thanks. So basically, you're just going to glide over here. You're going to need to land a perfect 10 on top of this pole, and you're going to grab that. And the zombies are going to throw meat at you, so run away. Run while you still can. Now, the next one over here on Ruka is going to be randomly at the bottom of the map here, just out in this desert wasteland. This button's kind of annoying because it's like just a little Ethereum crystal just in this rock. And there's a bunch of rocks. It's kind of hard to find, but if you go exactly where I just was, you can go ahead and go back and pause the video on the area I was in. You can find it right there. Now, the next one on Ruka is going to be Kravchenko's knife, and it is going to be here in the middle, kind of by like the missile silo thingies. It's probably going to be part of the Easter egg, by the way. You're going to want to jump up here and grab the knife off of one of these side pieces here. It could be in any of these guys, so just, you know, look for it. You'll see me find it here in the corner of this window, and you are going to be moving on to the last of the Ruka Intel. Now, the last of the Ruka Intel is, again, going to take a little bit of some skill. And as you can see, I'm over here in like this like trials course area, obstacle course. I don't remember exactly what it's called, but basically you're going to want to climb up this rope ladder. And when you climb up this rope ladder, you are going to look across to these like swing rope thingies. You can see me fall off here because I'm kind of bad. Once you climb to the top, you're going to look across, and just on top of that corner right there, there's a little Omega banner. And you have to try and land on that. And this one's a pain in the butt, man. But eventually you'll see me get it here again. I may have cut out a few that I missed, but hey. So here I am, grab the Omega banner, and you are all set with all the intel inside of Outbreak. I really do hope you guys found this video helpful. If you did, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and smash that like button. We are almost to 500 subscribers. If you guys could please help me get there, I will give you a virtual high five. I appreciate you guys. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you soon.